Yo, what up, though? Good morning, Pistons fans. Look, Chris Platty, Woodward Sports. I thought about it after a long night's sleep, and I gotta say, the Pistons are worse than they were last year. And that's okay. I think there's moves to be made. That's another video for another time, but I don't think the Pistons are done just yet. But when I look at this team, and I've seen a lot of people run with this logic that if you replace Beasley, Schroeder, and Tim Hardaway Jr. with Duncan Robinson, Karis LeVert, and Jaden Ivey, the Pistons are better. Let me explain why they are slightly worse. The big thing is Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, I know that he's the most expendable piece of all of those, but how about I tell you he's actually very, very crucial. I mean, Malik Beasley, we saw what the three-point shooting did for Cade, the spacing that it unlocked. Tim Hardaway Jr. was the second version of that. So while you can argue that Jaden Ivey is better than Tim Hardaway Jr., absolutely, in terms of play style and fit, it is not the same. He is not quite the same three-point movement shooter that Tim Hardaway Jr. is. Not even close. He had a good year three-point shooting. I think he's fine. I think he's a good addition with Cade. But when you look at that archetype of player, is so dependent because why? You don't expect shooting from Asar. You don't expect shooting from Ron Holland. So you need it in the backcourt. You need Tim Hardaway Jr. and Malik Beasley type players constantly out on the floor. And while Duncan Robinson versus Malik Beasley is a wash, I think Dennis Schroeder is better than Karis LeVert. People can argue that. That's fine. It's the shooting archetype that Tim Hardaway Jr. is. That is the big issue. So while Ivy is no doubt a more talented player, I think that fit-wise, you need somebody with shooting. You need more shooting on that team. And plus, as good as Ivy's been without Cade, I think he's even better with Cade. So I actually like Ivy in the Cade minutes. So to me, you need that floor spacing. And I'm worried that this Piston team has to find it. You maybe have to bet on a second-round pick in Chaz Lanier to bring it. I don't feel comfortable with that. That's why I don't think the Pistons are quite done yet. Let me know how you feel about Trajan in his offseason with the Pistons so far.